originally when we said we were going to make the siyum today, I wasn't going to say anything. We were just going to do the siyum and leave it at that. But when I was reviewing earlier today, I was reviewing the last Mishnah in Gemara Sota, which is what we're making the siyum on. And the Mishnah really fit in with Buni. So I figured we'd be missing an opportunity if we didn't say something. The last Mishnah in Sota discusses how when specific people passed away, like Rabbi Akiva, Rabbi Dosa, Bill from Zakai, when they passed away around the destruction of the second Beis Hamikdash, the quality that best defined them died with them. It vanished as well. So now I'm not saying that Buni was on their level. I'm also not saying that Buni was on their level, but I think one of the qualities that best defines Buni that we can discuss today is how she connected with people. I've said this a few times that over the last 30 days, I've had a number of people that have come over and have just felt that they had a personal interaction with Buni, specifically on her walks when it's 5:30 in the morning. Buni's running through the streets with her hair all over the place, in her pajamas, holding her coffee mug, and no matter who she runs into, she's stopping and she's connecting with them, and she's making them feel like they're really important to her. Also the stories where most of us have been to Buni's Yontif meals where it's legendary. We all the children and grandchildren were sitting in the basement, sitting in the back, sitting on the folding tables on the side, and every person that normally we would be ignoring or would be ignored on the street had a place of honor on her table. So in those moments, many of us kind of viewed it as annoying or unfair, but now we get to look back on it and we understand that what Buni was doing was she wasn't just talking the talk, she was walking the walk. In ways we probably just didn't understand then, she was laying the foundation for her grandchildren to follow in her footsteps. As a family, a lot of these values were just built into us. The amount of Torah, the amount of chesed, tzedakah that comes out of Buni's descendants, it's not a coincidence. It's literally all we knew from birth. It's all we got to witness. I think also separately we have to take a moment, as grandchildren specifically, and just appreciate the fact that Buni did the struggle. She went through the struggle. And so she worked to ensure that we would never have to. Thank God all of us had very content lives. Of course there's times where we're complaining, we're not happy, or there's issues. But in general, we are very spoiled. We laugh fondly at how whenever Buni came down to the meal, she always took the peppers out of her pocket. But in reality, we don't conceptualize the fact that for years, her whole childhood, Buni ate an onion and a pepper every day. That was her meal. That was what she ate. We get to look at this. We get to eat 3 meals a day and 5-course meals and this and that. And it's just Buni got to eat an onion and a pepper every day. Some of us here, remember when we got to sit outside with Buni in her backyard. There's always been bugs and ants and stuff crawling all over her feet. She had no feeling in her feet. But again, we never got to look back and say, why did Buni have no feeling in her feet, and understand the struggle that she went through and the childhood that she went through, and the fact that we don't have to do that because of how hard she worked and Saba worked to get us to this point. Separately, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that I'm doing the siyum at Sota with Baruch Weinberg, who was a part of the fabric of our family, who we really looked at as part of our family. When we started this was not the purpose of the siyum, but it's very fitting that this is the ultimate end to our learning of this Masechta. As grandchildren, we have to understand that the world is ultimately darker today than it was 31 days ago. But now it's our responsibility to build off that foundation that Buni and Saba gave us, to take the light of Buni and continue to shine. The Gemara in Sota ends. It says, so like we were talking about when specific Torah figures passed away, that quality kind of vanished with them. Mishamiz Rabbi Batala Nava, V'Yarskei, when Rabbi died, humility as well as dread of sin died. Amr Le Rabbi Yosef Latana, Rabbi Yosef said, Don't say that humility died because I'm so humble. Amarle Rav Nachman Latan Rav Nachman said similarly, don't say that Jer sin died because I'm here. Hajanalach Ego Rupa, Sikar Sota. Hajanalach Sota, Hajanalach Lad. Hajanalach Sota, Vidaitak Lad. Was Sister Sheminach Sota, was Sister Sheminam, Rob Amadim, Rob Amad Asim. Hajanalach Sota, Hajanalach Lad. Hajanalach Sota, Vidaitak Lad. Was Sister Sheminach Sota, was Sister Sheminam, Rob Amadim, Rob Amad Asim. Hajanalach Sota, Hajanalach Lad. Hajanalach Sota, Vidaitak Lad. Was Sister Sheminach Sota, was Sister Sheminam, Rob Amadim, Rob Amad Asim. Here to open up Adonai Lehim, but Vashenum should pay to Raspa in Masacha, Musenu, Mazah, the Hay Manu Labah, Hanina Rapapa, Rami Rapapa, Nachman Rapapa, Chai Rapapa, Amari Rapapa, Racham Rapapa, Rachash Rapapa, Suf Rapapa, Adi Rapapa, Dari Rapapa. Arvna Adonai Lehim, Sibir Sacha, Rapini, Kikios, Amkabes Israel, Mania, Kumano, and Nachman, Tatina, Tete, 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 Amkabes Israel, Kwani, Yeshimach, Kwani, Teresach, Rishma, Yovaita, Mini, Sacha, Kilom, we